Alrighty. Here we are. About to start Halo 4 on December 1st. I was actually a little. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to get through all these. Well, to be fair, there's still the question of Halo 5, which is. Like, I might actually just play that one on easy because Halo 5 is freaking annoying, personally. I don't want. like, hmm. I have issues with Halo 5. Anyway, Halo 4. Let's get into it. Normal. Yes. I've played it before, I realize. Ooh, the prologue. Right. Of course, being a dick to an old woman. Because reasons. God, Halo went. Okay. The one thing with 343 is they really started like trying to do the whole multimedia thing, or what they call it, transmedia these days. I don't know. It's like the same thing that they're trying to do with Star Wars and salvage that horrifying mess of plot lines and shit.
Dr. Halsey.
Karen Travis, who did the whole. Actually, she did. What, she wrote like Mandalorian or Clone Wars novels for Star Wars before. Then they had her write Halo stuff, and it was just wow.
Accepting of indoctrination. Their bodies more adaptable to augmentation. The result was the ultimate soldier.
Yep.
And because of our success, when the Covenant invaded, we were ready.
Dr. Halsey, you're bending history for your own favor, and you know it. You developed the Spartans to crush human rebellion.
Yeah, but who do you think ordered that? Oh, and I was like...
human world after another fell. When my Spartans were all that stood between humanity and extinction, nobody was concerned about why they were originally built.
Yeah, especially once you ordered it in the first place.
In the end, your choices were justified.
Oh, God. Like, let's be fair here. The Spartan 2 program was horrifying on so many ethical levels. But they already did the Spartan 1 program beforehand, the Orion Project.
Do you think
anyone who's read up on that can remember?
Basic humanity helped?
So, jeez.
What are you after? The others before you were naval intelligence, but you...
I never did get what the whole point of this was.
Records show Spartans routinely exhibited mildly sociopathic tendencies.
I mean, building up like the whole
The
issues of the Halo 4 with Chief and Cortana being forced apart and all that.
The tools to maintain that efficiency.
Yep.
Do you believe the Master Chief succeeded because he was, at his core, broken?
Broken.
What does John have to do with this?
This is a good question. What, like,
You want to replace him?
Right, the Spartan. We already had the Spartan 3s, which had
His file reads missing in
yeah.
action.
Okay, Halsey, that's the...
Catherine.
Yeah.
Spartans gonna die.
Your mistake is
Oh,
seeing
boy.
Spartans as military hardware.
Let's be fair.
Our Spartans are humanity's next step.
Yeah.
Our destiny as a species.
That would be actually that would be nice.
Underestimate them. But most of all,
Mm.
not underestimate him.
Ah, boy. Huh, 4 years. I forget about that. Alrighty. Hello? There we go. Huh. Yeah, there's definitely major differences in the fuselage. Engine. Yeah. Wait, wasn't that the... No, hold up. Okay, here's the problem. It was the rear half of the Ford they were trapped in, not the forward half, which had the... Are those kill markers? Is that what those are? How have I never noticed this before? Or is that... How many gallons of paint do you think that is? But anyway, originally the Arbiter was on the forward half of Ford Undone, which fell back onto Earth. But now they seem to have a... Ah, yeah, that'd be a Requiem scanner going, I guess. Ask them to provide this caption when you can't hear jack all. Ah, okay, I heard that last bit. Of course, this whole bit is mainly for our edification. Huh. Because, like, really, as an AI, she doesn't need the readout or anything. Also, logically speaking, this whole thing would take, like, a nanosecond. If that, actually. How fast? How many teraflops do you think this system runs?
Wake up, Chief. I need you.
Frozen for 4 years. Sucks, but here we go. Alright.
Chief! Easy. You've been out for a while.
Where
A while.
We're still adrift on the Dawn.
Why did you wake me?
Hang on. Bringing your systems online now. I rewrote your chief's firmware while you were out.
You've been busy.
Activating the ship's gravity generators.
Rewrote.
Chief, look up. You need to pull the manual release.
Always good.
Seems like old times.
Ready to get back to work?
I thought you'd never ask.
I remember
We've got
watching
intrusion
a
alerts lighting
YouTube
up on
Marty
multiple
O'Donnell
levels.
interview talking about how they changed things
Our best
going
bet to
to
figure
Halo
out who's
4.
boarding us is the observation deck, 4 floors up.
Could it be a rescue team?
Wouldn't bet on it.
This is the service record for Spartan John.
Wait, why would
17.
the system
Would
have...
you like to continue? Frigate Pillar of Autumn discovers Forerunner Halo installation.
Okay, why would you have that loaded onto the... Okay, so obviously out of... Speaking, like, from the game's perspective, this is for any schlub who is just getting into Halo and doesn't know anything for whatever reason.
Gravity controls online. Ship propulsion offline.
Right.
Bow hull integrity compromised. Life support online.
Okay, live.
Weapon systems online.
I mean, this is actually internet. Okay, just those two, I guess. Hey, sprinting's back. Hold up. Check the controls again. Nope, not one. That was default. Throw grenade, use right weapon, melee, activate left, crouch. Stop. Zoom, jump in. Cool.
How long was I out?
4 years, 7 months, 10 days.
Somebody should have found us by now.
Actually, hold up. Why'd I do that? God damn it. I am so forgetful. Alright, what was the zoom and shoot? Zoom, resolution. Yeah, fuck it. I'll just have to deal with it.
What's that?
Sensor scan, high intensity. Doesn't match any known patterns.
I'll say it's going right
The
through
observation deck.
titanium A.
It's directly above us.
The elevator doors look sealed tight.
Alright, in we go.
Chief, be careful. Because some areas might have lost pressure.
Nope. Yeah, I remember, oh, hey, they did the same sort of... Okay, yeah. I probably realized it last time I played this.
Chief,
Well,
watch out!
first time I played it, but... Anyway, so... I remember, like Marty was talking about, Mr. O'Donnell. I'm sorry. That's...
I didn't realize the ship had deteriorated so badly.
Anyway, so he was talking about how the whole point of, like, not having the chief talk during gameplay was to let you be more fully immersed.
I thought we were peace with the Covenant.
A lot can happen in 4 years. Either way, he's probably
Right, what
not
they call
alone.
those guys
Should be
again?
careful.
I forget. Anyway. Explore this man. Die. Like, oh, right, they're called Storm. I forgot. Dumb. Alright. Where's that last player? You? Where'd you go? You? Oh, hi. Hi.
That's the last of them. Find the override for the blast shield so we can see what we're up against.
Why would you have Okay, no, seriously. Don't put windows on your frickin' space combat vehicle, okay? It's just a bad idea, guys. It's a frickin' unnecessary point where you can just put a frickin' camera on the outside that you can replace.
These Covenant aren't outfitted like standard military. It's possible we just came across a rogue salvage ship.
I mean, yes, but no. Kind of.
Or we might have stumbled into an entire Covenant fleet.
Maybe they haven't recognized us.
Doubtful.
That's one possibility. Landing craft flanking us.
Yeah. But yeah, anyway, so like Mr. Donald was talking about. Ooh. Anyway, so yeah, Marty thought was alright. They didn't have the chief talk because they wanted you to integrate more closely, like feel like you're in the boots of the guy, you know? Me. Take that. Load. And I was talking about like how, like for instance, during the driving section, it comes next level after. I think it's next level. That has the chief talking to Cortana while the player's like driving all over the place. Like it kind of ruins the immersion of you being a character, right? Which I mean, it's as far as I'm concerned, it's a fair question
To get off this ship.
from like a bit of a
We've got bigger
storytelling.
problems.
Well,
We've got a cruiser on an intercept.
I think it's like a example of like
Head for the elevator banks.
colliding philosophies of game design, you know?
Still had weapon systems.
Like you don't really make Chief much of
Yes,
a character
since
outside
the
of
ship is torn in
cutscenes.
half, we can't access the weapon stations. We'll have to fire them manually from the outer hull.
That's some good human redundancy in there. Like, because for the first trilogy, it was the intent of making the player feel immersion. I'm sorry, into the gameplay, the action. But it doesn't exactly give you like outside of, like brief cutscene moments. It doesn't give you like much out of the Chief. I would argue, however, that you didn't really need much characterization of the Chief outside of those moments. Like, there's a lot of people can talk about how Chief's a little snarkier in some of the what they played of the previews of Halo Infinite's campaign and the trailers and stuff. Well, you know, it's like Chief's always been kind of a little deadpan, snarky. Not like Whedon snarky. Like, come on, Joss Whedon's needs to go away a little bit now. Come on, guys. He's already gotten into Marvel way too easily. Need a little decorum in places. You can zoom with the pistol again.
That cruiser's shields are down. Assuming they don't raise them, that missile's gonna be one heck of a surprise.
Wait, why are the shields down? Why'd that happen? I was like looking out the window. Anyway, of course, the Halo, the 343 saga so far. Anyway, with the 343 so far, they've been focusing on like exploring more of the Chief as a character and all that, you know? And if it actually works really well in Halo 4, but that's because of the story they chose to try. And then apparently it went like completely out the door with Halo 5. Because they tried to backtrack on the story. Like, this is like, it's the same thing as the problems I had with the sequel trilogy for Star Wars after fucking Last Jedi. Like, Last Jedi was a crock of shit, but if they stuck to it, I would have respected them. But instead, they tried to have their cake and eat it too, you know? It's like, no, this is like the absolute worst. You brought Palpatine back, you idiots. There's no way you thought that was going to turn out well. You must have been, like, no way. Anyway.
How far to the missile?
We're just about there.
But yeah, so with like the going from Halo 4 to Halo 5, they just went. I don't know what they were trying to do, like, because like now they're also backtracking on it again with Infinite by making the Banished the big bad guy for Infinite, you know, or at least the intermediate bad guy. There's some indications that they might not be. They may or may not be the big bad guy. I don't know. I haven't looked up any spoilers or anything, so can't say. Yeesh. So, like, if they'd stuck with the whole created thing instead of just relegating all that off to fucking novels and comics and that bullshit. Fuck off. You're like decades. Really be dealing with me, scrub. Also, apparently you're actually going to start to be able to reload, or at least pick up energy for plasma weapons in Halo Infinite. That's pretty nice. Again, it's from that guy's previews I saw of it. Alright. Alright, so left bumper is going to be the equipment activation. Use that?
The auxiliary launch station should be to your left, out of the airlocks.
Okay.
You'll have to prime the launch for ignition.
Cortana.
Frack me!
Nothing. Just get to the launch station.
Anyway.
I'm sorry. Did I miss orbiting a Forerunner planet at some point?
One thing at a
Who
time.
says it's Forerunner? Could be Precursor. Sorry. Ooh boy. Power. Always fun. Alright, what was that? What was my thought process? But anyway, yeah, so like they're going like,
Chief, you need to find the missile controls.
I would not have minded having Create still be a big threat. And us having to, and the whole story being having to somehow figure out how to use a Halo against Cortana and the Guardians. That would have been like, that would have been the question I would have been interested in seeing the answer to instead of just this, oh, we did it off screen bullshit. That. Bye-bye. I said back, buddy. Alright. Back to you. Clamber? Mantle? You not have mantle? Huh. Who'd have thought I'd miss that? Okay.
There's the launch station.
Yeah. I'm booting it up.
Launch initiated.
Actually, no, seriously question. This is all in vacuum, right? Who built... Okay, I understand it's supposed to be a backup.
Jammed. The missile won't fire until it's cleared.
No, really? I never would have thought. This. I forget, did they have both the battle rifle and the DMR in Halo 4? I know they're both together in one game, but I can't remember which. At least one. I'm personally more of a DMR guy than a... Anyway. I keep losing my thought process because I'm playing the game too, and I'm not exactly a good multitasker. Alright, what am I doing? Magnetic accelerator.
You did it! Get back!
Wait, how does that... I have questions. Also, is that a nuke? I feel like it ought to be a nuke. That's not really an explosion. That's kind of sad, guys. Come on.
Chief?
Hey, there we go.
The Covenant weren't the ones scanning us.
Nope.
So, now can we worry about the giant metal planet?
Yeah, sure, why not?
It's using a gravity well to pull us inside the surface. We've got to hurry. The second we cross the dome's event horizon, its atmosphere is going to tear us apart.
Yeah, it's gonna
Where are
suck.
the closest escape pods?
Aft vehicle bay. I'm tagging the closest airlock. Go!
Running. Yep. Okay, there we go. How exactly do you reduce hull integrity to a percentage? Like, what would you program as parameters for that? That's my question. Oh, hi. Where am I going? We're done.
All but one of the grav generators just went dark.
Just keep you pointed at that vehicle bay.
Are we going down there? Yes, we are. Are we not? No. I wonder if they know how to operate human escape pods.
We're almost there.
Bye. Don't got time to do it. But the fact that I took time to do it. You're running a gun now, folks. Go!
Chief!
So much for those escape pods, huh?
Hold on!
Well, time to follow style, Chief. Get to practice.
We're caught in the gravity well.
Okay, this is gonna sound like a joke, but you know what this actually makes me want to do?
Look out!
This sort of makes me want to play Dead Space 3, or in 2. Because you remember the Dead Space games had those sequences where you're just jetting through space, right? Great. Good fun. And also a decent horror. Yeah, to be fair though, like... I guess there were still horror games, technically. Of course, Dead Space 3 is has the horrible, horrible problem of being when EA started to go deep into the whole microtransaction thing and everything else. Funk. Alright, up and down, Chief. You've fallen from... Actually, no, considering I don't know how far it is from the how they felt, how far big Requiem is technically, and how far they went from orbit to landfall. I can't actually say if they've fallen longer or shorter distances. Up and down, buddy. Yep, everything's fucked.
Where are we?
Checking coordinate impact data.
We have asked you to give up your family, your childhood, your future.
Cortana.
Okay, so like the...
It's the crash. I'm fine.
No, it's not. The crash.
Something was wrong even before we left the Dawn.
Chief, really, I'm fine.
At this point, Chief probably actually knows what's happening.
I was put into service 8 years ago.
Yep.
8 years.
AIs deteriorate after 7, Chief.
Yeah. This has been a thing in Bungie's Halo canon for like actually since was it since Fall of Reach actually? Since the first
She can fix you.
time they started making the expanded universe of Halo. God.
If we can just get back to Earth and find Halsey.
To be fair, it's something they brought over from Marathon, if I remember right, because they had the.
Don't make a girl a promise you can't keep.
Okay, Billy, Cortana,
We need to move.
Durandal, right? Durandal and his buddies went rampant and shit. Huh? You know,
Doesn't
I gotta
look
play
like
Marathon
Didact
one of
fared
these
much
days.
better than we did.
How many ships made it through the roof?
Plenty. Why?
We still need a ride home.
Oh, Chief. So mission focused. Great. I love it. I'll take that. Very much. Alright.
What is that? Chief, see if that terminal is still active.
Oop, better. What terminal? Eh. Okay, has anyone ever actually found like crystals
Picking up
growing out of the ground?
transmission on the high
It's
band.
very unusual, I think.
Covenant?
Normally you don't see that.
I don't think so. The
But it's
pattern's
like
different.
always been a thing in like sci-fi and
I'll try to
fantasy
triangulate
settings.
its position.
Weirdly. Like, things don't actually grow like Tiberium, I think. Do they? I don't know. I'm not exactly a geologist. So, you know I'm American, because when I see this, all I think is giant-ass cannon, maybe? But it's definitely not. I'm pretty sure it's not. This is a shield world, right? Or, is this, no, the Cryptum's inside. It's,
Warthogs, and still in one piece. Nice to see your luck is holding out.
I have questions on how they're still in one piece, but... Use a rocket launcher. Personally, I prefer human weapons over Covenant, just aesthetically speaking. And it's not much different. Covenant carbine.
Chief? About my condition, I didn't want to mention it, seeing as how it's a complete long shot, but since you brought it up...
Yes?
It is possible that getting home could help me find a solution for my rampancy.
Doubt it.
How?
Well, as far as I know, I'm the only AI ever generated from living tissue. A clone of Dr. Halsey, to be precise.
Right.
It may be possible to recompile my neural net by replicating those same conditions. But that means getting back to Halsey. Soon.
I'm not sure that was exactly... Like, okay, we all know what happens at the end of this game, but... Even getting back... Like, let's just look at this logically. To undergo that, you have to either destructively scan Halsey's brain, killing her, by the way, or you have to go through the whole process of cloning her brain tissue again.
Chief,
which, I guess flash cloning is a thing, but I don't know.
Do you think there's something to it?
How fast that is. Like,
more than anything.
it's like, when you think of it,
Odd.
normal cloning, when you're not using some super duper magical,
Hostiles.
frickin' growth acceleration bullcrap, takes years because you're trying to. Well, okay. Actually, to be fair, stem cells. And I don't know, but I'm just not saying it's like it's definitely a long shot. It's not sure it'd like be the great solution that you think it would be. Always a chance, right? Gotta keep that hope up. Frack off, you frickin' Phantom. Where am I going? Okay, I remember the last time I played through this level, I died a lot, but I think I was playing on Heroic, come to think about it. It will be nice to have Brutes back as an enemy type. Actually, no, not really. They'll be interesting. Alright. Up we go. Yep, and let's go through.
If we're going to hijack a ship from these Covenant, we're going to have to find where they're landing first.
Another Truth and Reconciliation.
Plan for that.
We could always ask nicely.
Asking's not my strong suit.
Let's see. Shackles. Wait. Hello? No, you died. Where'd he go? Do we not have mantling in this game? Do they only introduce that in Halo 5? That's so weird. Don't run, you only died tired. Come on, guys. You know that was... Actually, I guess you have a storm, so you might not know how this works. I don't know. How many of these guys are... Do you think would logically be, veterans of the Covenant... of the UNSC Covenant War? I don't know. Like, I mean, because the whole Covenant was geared to literally wiping out humanity, but... There's a question. Anyway. Dodging that star rifle. Yeah. Die. Give me mine. Really? 45% charge? You suck. Let's go back to the storm rifle.
That
Alright.
elite dropped his camo module. Let's have a look. I'll run
Yay.
a soft patch to it from the suit. Never know what might come in handy.
Always fun. Do it.
There's that phantom signal again.
I heard something that time.
Well, you know, get put on parts of the interference.
Sentinels.
I wondered when they'd show up.
Naturally. Always nice to have stuff. I just like them. They're cool little guys. Even when they're lasering my face off. Huh. These ones, just straight up. Well, to be fair, it's the librarian herself.
A console in the back.
Or is it a construct imitation of the librarian who's in charge of this whole thing? And then we accidentally, wake up the Didact and all that. That goes bad. Alright.
It's a localized site cartographer. Okay.
Right, it's
In service of
Alright.
Forerunner Shield World, designate Requiem.
Requiem. At least we know where we are now.
Let's see if it can tell us what the Covenant are so interested in. Huh.
What happened?
I don't know. It locked up. I'm detecting power fluctuations in several locations. I'll put them up for you. Hopefully we can find some way to get this cartographer back online.
Now this whole, this bit is just the Didact getting us to free him, right? Is that what it's about? I could be wrong. Hey guys.
What's it doing?
It's all right. This energy is actually a ferroelectric data field. Your shields are
Ferroelectric?
just cycling in response to the chamber's charge.
Will this bring the cartographer back online?
Partially.
Partially.
This
Yes, I
type
know.
of processing system usually works in parallel. We'll have to locate its twin.
Oh, hey, they're back. Okay, die. Two. Huh. I just realized Malfeasance is basically, it just basically has the Needler Super Combine effect built into it. I probably realized it before at some point, but I'm just re-realizing it now. My memory sucks. Lord. But no, honestly, ferroelectric, what does that even mean? Like, okay, iron, ferromagnetic, ferroelectric, you know? Are they just throwing words together again? Come on.
Is that the same signal?
Or is that a real thing?
Yes! Mayday, Mayday, Mayday! UNSC AI Cortana to Infinity. Please respond. No response. But from the strength of that signal, the Infinity has to be close by. The cartographer should be back online. We may be able to use it to track the ship's location. The Covenant. They found a way inside.
I mean, yeah, they're already all over the place.
We can't give the Covenant access to the cartographer. Clear them out.
Trying. I'll take that wherever it went. There we go. weapons do you have? Do you have a carbine or a
Now quick,
beam
to the
rifle?
cartographer.
Carbine. I'm pretty sure it's a function of difficulty that depends on whether snipers get beam rifles or carbine. At least in Halo 3, I think it was. I don't know about Halo 4. Actually, are beam rifles still a thing in Halo 4? I think so, but I can't be sure. Yo.
The cartographer keeps acting like the transmission is coming from everywhere on the planet at once.
I mean, to be
Doesn't know how
fair...
to triangulate Infinity's signal.
Oh wait, I got it.
Yeah, it's definitely is the Didact trying to get him
We've already
manipulated
passed
to
through
free
one layer
him.
of the planet's surface. It's not crazy to think that someone else made it deeper inside than we did.
Especially remembering the existence of Forerunner slip space.
Let me see if I can figure out a way to reach these coordinates.
Well, basically, a shield word is just a very small Dyson sphere.
There's a terminus on the far side of the complex.
Yeah,
We can
very
portal
small.
to the planet's core from there.
What?
I don't
Because
know.
I'm pretty sure Requiem didn't look big enough to encompass the entire star system from outside.
We're taking it.
Hey, let's go. Yeah. And of course, anyone who saw the terminals from Halo 3 would recognize that as the Didact symbol, I believe.
Let's get to that terminus and find Infinity.
I could be wrong.
What do you know about Infinity?
Not much. She was supposed to be massive, but the project was only in prototype when we left.
Makes sense.
Scouts, fortifying the bridge below. Stay sharp.
Hey, human weapons. I'll take those. Thank you. Run back for damn. Alright, up ahead. Bridge, Phantom there. I think I saw a Banshee. And huh. You know, I'm kind of thinking this is actually very much like the bridge sections in Halo Combat Evolved too, isn't it? Did you guys already hear the gunfire? Jeez, what do you need so lackadaisical about the lower level? Okay, that was your fault, buddy. I had nothing to do with that. Oh, let's just run. Well, I'm done. And that'll lead this spell to the gem. Because you think, kids. Don't fall enough because you overthrew on a grenade. Also, don't go near edges if you don't have a jump pack. Or a grapple shot. I remember when they added those little circle things inside of the ghost that just insta-give the ghost if you shot it, right? Yeah. Oh man, they took the fuel rod gun out of these ones? That's irritating. Come on, die. You guys know that most aerial combat is done with missiles instead of dogfighting, right? You still do tricks? No, I don't think you can. Oh, okay, there's a fuel rod guy. Durka. Anyway. I'm sorry, you had a fuel rod gun, buddy? Oh, it's a percussion rifle. Right. Sorry, it's hard to keep up when you're going through, like, a game a week, okay? Jeez. Dug it. Alright, moving along. This is like...
The Covenant net's going crazy. They're ordering all units to converge on the tower.
Like, those things where I completely forget about the whole equipment thing. That's fucking die. Do they still have those round things? Oh, let's need a lot more. Huh, I think they do. And alright. Can we still hijack? I think we should be able to hijack. Right? That. He's dead. Good riddance. There. Huh, yeah, the concussion rifle also feels very dual roddy. That's why I shouldn't just go blanketing anything green like a fuel rod variant. So it, like, let's be honest, it feels like it is, right? That's probably like some variant of the platform. Come on, just freaking die already. Oh, hey, let's take a hit.
We're about to have our hands full. The elites just issued a general order. They're moving all ground teams to secure the tower entrance above us.
That's why I don't prefer not to use melee weapons. Like, I always just mess them up personally. There's always those frickin' guys in PvP like do the crouch sneaking bullshit. He kills that way, corner, and all that. I don't know about it. You keep those grenades right there. One rifle. Oh. Ooh, beam rifle. Please. Alright, beam rifles are in this game. Huzzah! Oh, that's annoying. And I remember one sniper shot to a hunter's back took him out. I got those rules.
The Sentinels are trying to keep the Covenant out.
Owie. Okay, anyway. Alright, close. Okay. Owie. Die already. God damn.
While you were busy, I managed to
Oh,
clear up
that.
another transmission from Infinity.
Oh, Del Rio, you monumental asshat.
Sounded like he said artifact.
I wonder if it's related to whatever the Covenant are after.
Where's the terminus?
The map placed it at the top of the tower.
Great. Heights. Alrighty. Elevator. Lovely. Yes, let's take the expressway up, thank you. Is this still technically the same level? This is taking a lot longer than Halo 3's levels took. No, wait, I think this is technically the second level. Alright. Yeah. Oh, the level transition is actually pretty seamless, which I guess makes sense for, well, not quite current gen game, but reasonably up to date. Ooh, empty hallway.
According to the cathedral, this terminus is just one node of a larger transit grid that spans the entire planet.
Yeah.
When I tried to access the outlet closest to Infinity's transmissions, the system responded with this.
What is it?
Huh.
That's the kicker. It's the Forerunner symbol for Reclaimer.
Right.
Humanity. That's got to be Infinity. Can you get us to those coordinates?
Let me try to open a portal.
Ooh, yeah, I love portals.
Cortana.
Actually, why don't
Picking
we
up
have
unknown
like
energy
a
signatures.
teleportation
Where?
grid similar
This can't be
to
right.
Hey, Prometheans?
Set a waypoint out of the tower. Cortana?
How did... Quick! Into the portal! Chief, go!
So they're not hacking. The problem is like there's like the Didact's influence and the Librarian's influence running. Okay, so this is level 3 now, but they're running counter to each other to try and prevent the Didact from getting from being released, and also and of course try and get his release out, because Didact. And of course, the blue.
What were those things?
Some sort of advanced defense AIs. Related to the Sentinels, I'm guessing, but it's hard to say without a closer look. Come on, let's figure out where that transit system dumped us.
Only 2 directions? Why? Okay, no, seriously, why is there a data slot for...
This is Requiem's core, all right. But Infinity is definitely not here.
I'm guessing...
The satellite in the center is amplifying the ship's broadcasts
right.
like a relay.
Maybe we can use it to respond.
Perhaps. Those beams coming off it are creating the interference we've been experiencing. We'd have to take them out to contact Infinity.
Yeah, they're also probably the locks on the chamber.
Pull me and let's go.
This is the first pylon?
Negative. This is as close as I could get us. Hope you don't mind hoofing it a little. Contacts!
Crawlers. Lovely.
And they're back! Coming down the walls!
It sort of makes sense that they designed crawlers to be like this capable, because they wouldn't have to fight like the flood crawler thingamajiggers, morphers that showed up too,
Those weren't the same things we saw in the terminus.
Similar cortical footprint to the tower AIs.
I'm sorry.
They're connected all
Cortical?
right.
Cortical. Huh. Cortical. What is a cortical footprint, Cortana? I mean, I would say like processor architecture or program signals,
Look out!
Oh, hi. I actually noticed that on the motion sensor.
Well, he's just a ray of sunshine, isn't he? From that peek under the hood, I'd say these constructs must be mimetic in nature.
Maybe, kinda. It's hard to say, because a lot of these Prometheans are, Forerunner era.
Amazing activity at the edge of our sensors. We're about to get busy.
Forerunner era, humans, right? Before they got quote unquote devolved. Off and die. I'll take that.
I've discovered something interesting.
Light rifle.
When the big ones explode, that momentary flash we're seeing is actually a data purge.
Can you tap into it?
So far, I've pulled multiple strings referring to the big ones as Promethean Knights. Beyond that, though, things get a bit dense.
Okay. No offense, but I do enjoy those little first pickup animations. They're literally well, so these things fire hard light rounds, right? So, well, first off, that just like raises the question of what exactly hard light is. I suppose you could think it as a like if you took it at face value, hard light is literally solidified photons or solidified lasers. No, let's just go with photons for now. So like, if you could somehow freeze photon waves in a specific orientation, you. Okay, This actually sounds a little more plausible than I thought it was. But basically what you're getting at is just hard light is concentrated lasers, basically. What I'm getting at? Is light is energy and mass is energy. Of course, you get like ridiculous amounts of energy for this shit. Yay, enough already. The shields come up. Down, god damn it. Hate chasing guys flying in. It's always a pain in my ass. True? True. Okay.
The relay interference is increasing. We must be getting close to the pylon.
I think so. Right, right. Oh shit, he's got scatter shot. I think will kill me. This thing. That said, I'll take it. Also, I was gonna make some commentary on how it's weird how human-looking the Forerunner Promethean Knights weapons are. But again, a lot of them are supposed to be made of composed ancient, right? So, it was shown that those guys actually had some weapons and equipment that were pretty similar to modern humanity. Well, modern humanity.
That's me. Something about moving through those portals is increasing the load on my systems.
Are you gonna be all right?
Don't worry. I've held off rampancy this long, haven't I?
Right. Now, this terminal. Man, the only thing is with the 343 terminals, they started like introducing stuff that made it like practically necessary to get like some involvement and investment in the storyline.
Put fear from your heart.
Whereas the Halo 3 terminals were just like
What was your realm, Didact?
little insights into the history and
And you marched to this war,
side story.
facing foes that, while always aggressive, were never so aggressive as they are now.
Oh, right.
Your
This is during
fears are
the
unfounded.
Human Forerunner War,
The enemy
prior to
will
the
be
Blood
turned.
Forerunner War.
And I shall stand by your side once more.
Huh. Those look very Covenant-y, those ships.
I promise you. Nothing will stand between us.
Okay, so these are human shit, right? Yes. Hey, Fortenko.
Admirals, we are in position over the Forerunner planet.
Show me.
Population numbering over 2 billion. Forerunner ships on alert and inbound.
Is it possible? Have we gotten ahead of it?
Flood infestation detected, my lord.
Yeah.
Damn it.
My lord, the infestation is in a remote locale. Perhaps if we warn the Forerunners?
If we warn them, we give the flood time to spread.
Huh.
You know we have no choice. Cleanse the planet.
Man, I do not miss the flood. Though, you gotta ask how the Forerunner were uninformed of that. Huh. Those Covenanty-looking ships were ancient human vessels, huh? That's a little weird. What was my thought, bro? Anyway, so like, I already mentioned the whole dichotomy between Halo 3's terminals and 343's Halo 4 terminals and all that. Also, I keep thinking that there's a secondary function on a lot of these Promethean weapons I'm picking up. I'm pretty sure they add some of those, or a lot of those, in Halo 5. And I think I remember there was also like an interesting little animation for the light rifle scope that was probably in Halo 5, since I'm not seeing it right now. What's the binary rifle scope? Shit. All my memories are mixed up, kids. Thruster, bolt shot. Let's stick with what I got right now.
It's the target, but it looks like the entrance is shielded. Let's figure out how to take it down.
Oh, right, the light rifle actually powers up a little bit when you go. Because it shoots 3 shots at a time.
Take it out.
Well, not like 3 shots at a time, but it's like merging 3 shots.
2 more cores on our level. Hit them before you climb all the way up.
No retrieving that guy from you.
Well done, Chief. 1 to go.
Yep. Oh no, it's a burst fire. Okay. So I'm... I don't know. I don't think that the light rifle is a really weird weapon for this operation. That's right. Go to sleep. Ah.
Great, that's all the cores. Head for the top of the pylon.
Back here. Ah, more targets. Up, around. Yeah, I don't like teleporters either.
Chief, look at this. That's Requiem. They're not inside at all. They're moving into orbit.
Yep. Alright, go along. This place.
Did he say forward unto dawn?
They must have intercepted our distress beacon.
It's not really an intercept if you get if it's
with us. If they try to follow it,
They'll get caught in the gravity well.
like it's not really an
Keep trying to
intercept
warn them. You
stress
just
beacon if
get
the
that
one
beam
if the
down.
intended recipient gets it, you know? It's kinda seems kind of like I don't know. I guess it's semantics, but still.
That's the beam control.
Huh. Wait, isn't that an angle? I have questions. Nice little cinematic.
It's working. The signal from the relay is starting to clear up.
Oh, frack off! Really? Really? God damn it. First step and I fall. Because I fell. Oh, now I gotta go. I thought there was glass there. Can't blame me for thinking there was glass there.
It's working. The signal from the relay is starting to clear up.
Yeah, bah, humbug.
they haven't hit the gravity well yet.
Oh, now
There's
there's...
still too much interference to warn them. We've got to disable that other beam before they're pulled in like we were.
I mean, to be fair, it's perfectly understandable from our end, so I don't see why you'd think, oh, hey.
I was wondering why Infinity hadn't encountered the Covenant yet.
What are they doing here?
They're heading to the second pylon as well.
That can't be a coincidence.
Sounds like the Prometheans don't want the Covenant here either. The BattleNet's already lighting up with reports of resistance all around the pylon.
Alright. You're an old Hannah in between Covenant BattleNets, aren't you? Why don't you put it down?
Drop pod.
Occurs to me that my intervention isn't really necessary here. I don't know why the Watchers have brought this program to protect crawlers. That's me going through. Oh shit, I forgot about the turrets! So this kind of situation is why you usually kill everything. Damn it! Alright. I'll be fair. I kind of walked into that myself because I went in without bothering to kill everything. Alright, he's gonna not bother coming up until he's got that. What'd you have, buddy? Darn rifle, in fact, light rifle. Ah. Nice. Alright. That's yeah, sure. Alright. Nice shot. Just slap the ghost. Alright. I was kind of wondering what the storm things are like. They found all this shit and they found it. And it's like, oh, it's the demon. At least that is not like it. I just keep going a circle. God damn it. Where's my objective? Up here? Up here? Yeah. Under Del Rio, quad.
We're almost to the beach.
Yeah. Hey.
They found the opening. We better get up to that relay and fast.
Question: how can you tell? I can make jack all out of that transmission. Yeah. Shit, I think there was a binary rifle in one of those. Ow. My Banshee now, thank you very much. It's so weird to have to switch to it instead of having it just like be a button press. Crash Phantom. I really do like Default Craft better than Banshee Full Craft.
Power core down. Shield's weak, but still online. Take out the other 2 power cores and we can access the pylon.
So. You all stop getting in there. Frack off, goddammit. Ah! Hate having to kill the same ghost. Oh god, now I'm back. I sworn one of these was supposed to have a binary rifle. Oh well. Hate flying banshees. Die. Back now. Bang.
Power core down. Shield's weak, but still online. Take out the other 2 power cores and we can access the pylon.
Yeah. Goddamn freaking ghosts!
Power core down. Shield's weak,
Oh, thank
but
God.
still online. Take out the other 2 power cores and we can access the pylon.
go. Yeah. You thought that was gonna work on me? You guys don't. No, I'm so glad they aggregated this game.
Second power core offline. Good job, Chief.
Alright.
That'll do it. Shield should be down. Get up to that beam.
Fuck me, they finally stuck me. God damn it.
Second power core offline. Good job, Chief.
Got munitions and you die, bitch. Alright.
That'll do it. Shield should be down. Get up to that beam.
Okay. Alright. Up and around. And I go. Yeah. Hey.
Reading a faint IFS tag near the planetary core. Do you read?
Yep.
Planet's core. They know we're here. Infinity, this is UNSC AI Cortana. Do not approach Forerunner planet. Repeat, do not approach...
UNSC asset. Port unto dawn. We read you, but you're breaking up.
Yep.
Well, increase speed by 27. Get us in there.
Negative, Infinity. Do not enter the planet.
If you can hear us, keep transmitting.
No! Chief, you've got to get that beam down now.
Like, let's be honest, they also did the whole thing I'm bitching about with them going from Halo Infinite to... Because they had the Didact all ready to be a continuing enemy, you know? And they killed him, or sort of killed him, or maybe didn't kill him in a freaking comic.
Cortana to Infinity. Do you copy? Come in, Infinity. The interference is gone, but your suit's transmitter's not strong enough.
Route us up to the relay satellite.
Already done. Go. Once we're on the satellite, there's bound to be a central control point.
The Covenant
yeah.
the relay too.
Right.
This doesn't make any sense. Why would they care about a broadcast relay?
They don't.
I'll handle them. You just find us that control node.
Honestly, I think probably the best move for 3 for 3 would be to reintroduce Didact in Halo
I'll
Infinite.
until Infinity hits the gravity well.
A minute or two max. The Covenant are making a push for something on the far side of the satellite.
Yeah, sure. Huh. Oh, shite. Oh, okay. Huh. going for the Covenant. That's a good one. Oh, you poor bastard. So why aren't the Covenant using the Forerunner weapons? They're just lying around all over here. I mean, obviously because they didn't code them, but what do you think the end universe is going to be? Too sacred for their hands to touch? Oh, yeah. Loves me a beam rifle. Oh. Sit down, boy. Alright. This feels important. That's probably just a little... Whoa, what the... Okay. Is there a door up here? Oh, not the door. Light rifle? And a short hit. I don't know, I think it'd be more impressive if you made it to a 6. Team up. Come on. I do like how they made the plasma feel more impactful as a projectile as the games went on. I mean, obviously they sort of felt like Nerf guns. Not Nerf. I don't know. I guess they could be like Nerf balls. But now it feels like they're actually like the sound and the visible speed of the projectile is more effective at transmitting that it is in fact a dangerous force, you know? Where am I going? Okay.
Chief, you need to hear this.
We're detecting a slight gravimetric disturbance near the planetary entrance.
Slight.
Suggest altering approach vector 43K-750K-12K.
They're not diverting from the opening. Hurry, Chief!
Holy Christ. Oh. God, I love 400 guns. Shites. I hate missing them. Okay. Ah, nice little nod show that they're using
Hey, something's not right.
We don't have time.
The pillars! Touch the pillars!
Oh, this is gonna... Oh, wow, that blatant opening.
Infinity, this is Sierra 117 of the UNSC forward unto dawn. Do you copy? Infinity, do you read?
Oh boy.
Chief? Chief, let go of the contacts.
Too late.
Find us an exit.
Don't wait around on my account.
The cryptum is open. Huh. Another little slight of parallel between Didact and Chief. Unseal the hushed casket, eh? Oh, buddy. Good. Actually, to be fair, like, his Forerunner combat speed is also very similar to Mjolnir as the 343 design. The bodysuit underlying and the armor plates coming over.
So fades the great harvest of my betrayal.
Hey, boy. And return Prometheans.
Even these beasts recognize what you were oblivious to, human. Your nobility has blinded you, as ever.
Nobility, huh?
The librarian left little to chance, didn't she?
Ooh, boy. Yep.
Turning my own guardians, my own world, against me. But what hubris?
So obviously this is the Didact, the ISO Didact being the one who triggered the Halo system.
If you haven't mastered even these primitives, then man has not attained the mantle. Their ascendance may yet be prevented.
Yeah, I guess.
Time was your ally, human.
So apparently one of the plot points in Halo Infinite is the Banisher trying to use the Zeta Halo to trigger, to wipe out human race.
This too is now yours.
Why don't you throw him into the great massive energy below your cryptum, dude? Just saying. I know villain's got a villain, but...
Slip space rupture! Chief, move!
Yeah, never good. Never good when the slip space ruptures in atmosphere.
Chief, please. We've gotta go.
Alright.
That Didact, he manipulated Infinity's signal to get us to release him.
Oh wow, my memory really is shot.
Get up!
What's happening?
Moving the satellite. Destabilize the core.
That's
The Didact's leaving. We've got to find a portal out of here before the whole network collapses.
Next stop, certain.
Grab one of those ghosts.
So we're gonna have a little bit of a ghost run here.
Hang on. I'm going to channel energy from your shields to overdrive the ghosts.
Yeah, next time put a little ghost run. Middle here. And y'all are screwed. This is a little ridiculous. I'm gonna imagine this, like, if this goes survive past this segment, I would imagine that its internals would like frickin' frozen slag.
Emergency broadcast from Infinity.
Really? Oh god, I never noticed these. Scheiße.
We need to get up there.
It's not like I can get out and push.
Oh god, I love their banter. I'm gonna... Man, it's gonna have to be interesting to see how they handle how the weapon and Chief interact in Halo Infinite. Oh jeez. Moving walls. Moving walls. I hate bouncy everything. It makes more sense on a ghost. Not much you can do about it.
Portal up ahead.
Yay. How convenient is the library. But it would have been nice to have some indications from the continuing on the mendicant bias thread. The frustrating thing about 343 is they just like the Banshee in Halo. Yeah, that thing. Okay, let's be real. That thing was already on fire before it ditched it. But a really annoying thing about 343 is how they freaking keep ditching plot lines or putting them in weird places. Again, and of course, Jul Mdama, who was a great villain for for Halo 4's Spartan Saga, whatever they called it. And then they just killed him off without thought in the opening of Halo 5. I get why so many people are annoyed.
Track its descent.
Marking. Impact predicted 77.8 kilometers due north.
Well, start walking, Chief. Alright. Right.
You know where he's heading.
Yeah.
Same place we are.
Yeah, that's nice. Alrighty. Well, let me cut it off there. It's actually been a little short of my usual. It's a little earlier than usual because I started the stream earlier than usual. And, of course, it's actually I'm playing as long as I normally would. But I feel like this is a good spot to stop. Because, of course, we're what, 3 levels of 9, 10 in? Yeah, it feels like a good place to stop. And I'll pick this back up tomorrow, of course. Halo 4 is interesting. Good story, great story. Can't say enough about that. Anyway, thank all of you who have been watching, all of you who will watch. I have been Winged Exia, playing Halo 4's campaign in order to play all the Master Chief campaigns before Halo Infinite comes out. I will see you all next time. Toodles.